Before this video starts, please note that everything said in this video could change in the future, as this is a live service game and patches made after this video's release date could alter or revert changes and features. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoy the video. Hi everyone! Now that the Unity update has been out for a couple months, a lot of players are super excited to start jumping back into the game to check out what's changed. However, a lot of players, mostly new, still have the same question of, how can I play on mobile? Due to the relatively recent game overhaul, older methods of playing on mobile devices no longer work. Whether it's your only method of playing, or you just want to play away from home, every player should know how to play on mobile devices. Needless to say, this shouldn't be a super long video. So with that being said, here's everything you need to know about playing Pokemon Planet on your mobile device. So to start off, we all know how to log on and play the game on a computer. However, if you don't, here's a brief summary. Go to PokemonPlanet.com, hit play now, set up an account if you're new, log in, hit play now again, and you're in the game. Fairly simple. Now on mobile, get this, you do the same thing as you do on a computer. Seriously, it's that simple. Okay, to give you a bit of background on this, Pokemon Planet used to run on Adobe Flash Player. This required mobile users to download a browser that both supported Flash Player and had a toggleable control method, since Pokemon Planet was technically not meant to be played on mobile. Pokemon Planet was always designed first and foremost to be a computer browser game, so mobile controls weren't implemented. Before the new Unity changes, you had to get a browser with a built-in controller. If you've been playing for a while, you'll remember that Puffin browser used to be the standard for mobile users. Everyone watching has probably seen Unstoppableness's video at least once. However, now that Pokemon Planet has switched to running on the Unity engine, if you try to play on Puffin, yeah. Puffin doesn't support Unity games, so players have ditched this browser entirely. This also goes for any other browser that doesn't support Unity. I personally recommend using Google Chrome to play this game, however browsers like Safari, Samsung Internet, Firefox, and other well-known mobile browsers work as well. For this example, I'll be using Google Chrome on my Galaxy S22. Once you open up your browser of choice, head to PokemonPlanet.com just like you would if you were on a computer. Then scroll all the way down and hit the button that says Play Now. This will open up the login and sign up screen. From here, you can either sign up by creating an account at the bottom and then logging in with your credentials, or just by signing into your pre-existing account. Once you're logged in, all you have to do is tap Play Now at the top right. This will immediately load you into the game. If the game doesn't load properly, I'll be going over some common ways to troubleshoot problems later in this video. After doing all that, you can finally play the game on your mobile device. As much as I would like to say I found a way to get rid of the search bar at the top of the screen, I unfortunately haven't found a way to get rid of it. Tablet players shouldn't have a problem since they have a bigger screen, but for users on their phone, it takes up a pretty large chunk of the screen. If you have found a way to get rid of it, leave a comment, maybe I missed something. Once you're in the game, you'll see that you have a joystick and a few buttons to use. Is it joystick? Thumbstick? Whatever that thing's called. The thumbstick is obviously your method of moving around. The interact button is used to, of course, interact with things. If you've played the game on a computer, this is basically your space bar. This allows you to talk to NPCs, use HMs like surf and cut, use your PC, mine rocks, you name it. The fish button is a hotkey to use your fishing rod if you have one. You have to press the interact button to hook a Pokemon while fishing though. And finally, the mount button is your hotkey to use your bike or mounts that you have in your inventory. If you don't have a bike or a mount, this button does nothing. The rest of your actions are purely touchscreen actions. This includes swapping Pokemon by dragging them, using items by tapping on them, and opening menus by tapping the buttons in the bottom left corner. On smaller devices like phones, this is a pain. Actually, everything's a bit of a pain if you're playing on a phone. You can just barely open some of the menus, and it's frustratingly hard to swap Pokemon. I don't know, maybe I just have big hands. So if you're playing on mobile, it's probably for the best if you play on a tablet, but if you only have a phone, it's not too bad of an option. It'll just take some getting used to. Besides that, the game runs normally. The touch controls might be a little weird to use, but they still work once you get the hang of them. Chatting works just fine too. However, there might come a time where you just can't play for some reason. Maybe you got an error message, or maybe you just simply can't load into the game. To make your experience just a little bit easier, I'm going to go over 2 common ways to troubleshoot problems when playing Pokemon Planet on mobile. I do have to disclose this. Please note that if neither of these fixes that I list work for you, your best option is to join the official Pokemon Planet Discord server and ask for help. You can click the first link in the description and ask for help in the bug reports chat. I won't go too in depth about this stuff since this video is about playing on mobile and not a troubleshooting video. Before anything, you should always check if the game is down for daily maintenance, updates, or other fixes. Daily server maintenance is performed every day at around 3:10 a.m. Pacific time, as well as every Wednesday at around midnight Pacific time. Daily maintenance usually lasts around 45 minutes. If an update or fix is planned, there's usually an announcement if the game's going down for planned maintenance beforehand in the Discord. After that, your first option is to clear your browser cache and cookies. This is the most common fix for problems. Essentially, this clears up anything saved on the site so it'll be like you're visiting it for the first time. This won't impact your account or your ability to play the game. The only thing it'll do is sign you out, so you'll have to sign back in. I'll be using Google Chrome for this example, but for other browsers you can just search up a way to clear your cache and cookies. On Google Chrome, hit the 3 dots on the top right, go to History, clear browsing data, check cookies and cached images, and clear your data. After that, close your browser fully and open your device settings. Scroll down to Apps, find your browser, and tap Force Stop. This extra step ensures your cache clears correctly. Then head back to Pokemon Planet and try again. On devices using iOS, clearing your cache is a little different. All browsers on iOS devices run through Safari's backend. This means you'll have to clear Safari's cache regardless of whether or not you're actually using it. On iOS devices, go to your settings, search for Safari, then scroll down and tap Clear History and Website Data. Then head back to Pokemon Planet and try again. Your second option is to simply switch browsers. This is another super common fix for problems. If the game doesn't work for you on Google Chrome, it might work for you on Firefox. If it doesn't work on Firefox, try Samsung Internet or Safari, you get the idea. Again, if these two fixes that I've listed don't work for you, please put something in the bug reports chat in the Discord server. With that covered, that's everything you need to know about playing Pokemon Planet on your mobile device. I get a lot of comments about playing on mobile, so I really hope this video cleared up any confusion. Thank you all so much for watching, have fun playing, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.